You know, I might leave this. That's really not bad, and this is the area where we're going to see our coal mine. So honestly, this could be our kind of coal mine barracks type area thing. We put a big bus station in here. Hell, maybe not even that. Maybe we put like a bus platform. Or multiple bus platforms. Damn, this actually has some merit. Trying to build the cheapest possible way. Damn near any comrade could afford this. That's not bad at all. And from that, we could actually expand out into a pretty decent-sized town. I'm gonna leave that out there. It's kind of like the difference between building a small town and building a proper city right off the bat. You know, what's the more cost-effective way in the long run? Honestly, this is probably more cost-effective, but it's very expensive up front. It hurts quite a bit up front. Oh, have we actually been delivering stuff here? Nice! They're actually getting some of this done. That's ready to go. You need a little bit. You need quite a bit. Cool, so we've got a nice little flow of resources heading over here to make our asphalt. And concrete. Honestly, if we could source all of that from over there, that'd be great. What do you need? Are you just ready for a roller? You are. Where is said roller? And why is it not being delivered here? Ooh, that's something I want to fix right now. While I have a chance. Much cleaner. Good, you're ready to be tapped into over here. You literally just need workers. Oh. Freaking load. Did I have another? Oh, you have open holes. Okay, so I only had one doing it instead of two. Yeah, that's fair enough. How are you guys doing? They are making progress towards this. That's alright. Construction will be stalled until we get more materials from the border to our open storage. So that's unfortunate. I mean, God knows we got enough construction that we can work on here. Getting some of our footpaths done. It could be worse. We'll continue construction on the next road here. We'll just keep on working our way down. One segment at a time. That's not bad. It's 10 trips with asphalt trucks. We can knock that out. And it's automated. Good. Still moving vehicles. Still getting stuff done. You just need workers. Great. Everybody's dead, right? Oh yeah, everybody's so dead. Save for you, we got one person left. Oh, now they're done. And they're gone. Yeah, construction's gonna stall for quite a bit now. Let's zip over here, see how this is going. Yeah, they got some gravel on site. Oh no, they still need it. What the hell have they been doing? Oh good, they just need asphalt here. Same thing there, we got vehicles on site ready to go. I don't think we actually have any rollers or anything like that, so let's go ahead and add one of these construction offices back. Free construction office. Boom. Let's see, do that. Did I just purchase two of those accidentally by double-clicking? Oh god, they're gonna come the long way. I just realized that. Yeah, I did buy two of those. Sell one. Buy. Let's head on back over here. And you need a roller. There we go. Alright, that's everything. Deliver with trucks and source from here for anything else that you need. Which I don't think in that case they're going to need to source anything from here. Just one of those things that I always do. I don't think I even have any free technical offices right now. I might need to start thinking about that. They're ready for the last workers. Hey, that's done. Ta-da! Another brick flat. That'll get knocked out. I do like checking this list just to see what's getting knocked out. Like, this road's about to be done. Ta-da, the factory connection is done. Looks like we're working on a water well. Here. That's being worked on. Great. And everything's equal priority. It's just everybody running and doing their own thing. It's going to be another 3 months until things start to speed up again. So we'll just kind of settle in and let things roll. I do need to knock off fairly soon. So this last episode might be a little short for those of you on YouTube, but rest assured there will be more content. I was uploading entire live streams each day in those 30-minute segments. It was proving a little bit too much. It was quite unpopular, so I think that the best way to do it has been these daily episodes, and the nice thing is I'm building up quite a few episodes, so pretty soon here I should have enough that I will be able to branch out into a few other games. Right now I've been having so much fun with Soviet Republic that I've just been playing this exclusively, but I might actually go back and play a little Anno, and I'd like to continue my playthrough of Captain of Industry and see how much further I can get with that. Both would be very, very nice. Bum ba bum. And then whenever City Skylines comes out, you know I'm gonna play the heck out of that. I like the original, but the new one I think is gonna get rid of a lot of the frustrations I had with the original City Skylines. Go ahead and knock both of those out. We're delivering workers, but we don't have any bricks or anything else there. We're starting to get the other goods, though. Oh, fantastic. It's stocked up again. Good, good, good. Essentially, each one of these is basically like one building's worth of materials. I think I need, like, honestly, fewer prefabs right now. And more bricks. Good, get that groundwork done. Same thing there. That's going to require workers. It's a little too short. Oh, I never upgraded you. Yeah, go ahead and grab that. I think everything else is long enough that it'll require, or it has a slot for a mechanism, which makes life a lot easier for completing these. You got most of what you need on site, you just need workers. You don't need much after this. Part of me wouldn't mind setting up a farm over here as well. I might do that next. Not this episode. I'm a little too tired to be working on that just yet. I'm kind of just... I'm willing to just chill out here and watch some of the vehicles get some of their construction done and just monitor for any major issues. But next episode we could lay out a farm and start getting that hopefully established. Maybe by year 3 or 4 we could have some crops coming and automate a little bit of crop sales. That would actually be nice. Lots of goodies being delivered here. From Storporani. And their thing. Doom Yeti, welcome! You're kind of catching the tail end of things. We're making good progress on the village. I don't know if you've seen it since we had our failure point the other night. But we're making good progress on a fresh start. Currently I work in logistics, so I help to schedule the movement of drayage containers, so shipping containers. So I talk to carriers, I talk to customers, talk to warehouses, move all that kind of stuff around. Yep, literally. I have been doing it for a little over a year now, and then before that I spent 12 years as a welder. But, yeah, well, the funny thing is, logistics was something that I always had an interest in. I played tons and tons of logistics-based games, you know, city builders and strategy games like this. Trying to think of other things like Captain of Industry. I grew up on a lot of strategy games. I loved games like Railroad Tycoon, Factorio, anything that involves planes, trains, automobiles. You know, those have always been on my radar. There's actually a much older game that I played the hell out of when I was younger. What was it called? Industry Giant 2? Industrial Giant 2? It was a German-based game. It was a German company that came up with it. Yeah, it's something like that. I'd have to go back and look in my library to see what it was called. Played a lot of that. But all of that to say, I got into all of that on my own. I just never knew that it was really a viable career path. In my mind, you know, I knew the word logistician. I just always pictured it as it was some guy working for UPS or FedEx or one of the other, you know, or maybe like US Postal Service, and it was something that was unobtainable, you know, or not unobtainable, unattainable. So when the opportunity came up to actually try it for myself as a career, I thought about it for a little while and kind of made the jump over. I don't know if I'll do it forever, but for right now, I do enjoy it. It's like anything else. It has its ups and downs. That's why I'm constantly thinking of like different logistics strategies in this, like, you know, ways to import and export that reduce the number of vehicles without constraining ourselves. You work in tech? Oh wow. What aspect of the tech industry do you work in, just out of curiosity? I know tech can have some really big crunches depending on what industry you're in. My company, our tech guys, are definitely hoofing it right now because they're trying to get a whole new comm system in place, and it's a mess. So I definitely don't envy you guys. It's everyone now, yeah. Yeah, I think everybody feels it. Oh, investors putting expectations, yeah. Funny how that works, isn't it? It's like it's really interesting how certain companies work, because I do see a lot of companies focus very heavily on what the investors want and pushing, you know, a profit-based mentality. But the funny thing about that is, while a company has a what's called a fiduciary duty to provide a profit if they are public, a lot of times, a lot of the decisions that are made end up being antithetical to actually drawing a profit. You're a public company? Yep. Yep. I've seen that happen a lot. And don't get me wrong, there's absolutely... I know I'm over here playing the anti-capitalist game, but believe it or not, I am a capitalist. I am a filthy capitalist pig, and I do believe that it does work very well for many, many things. But unfortunately, it leads to some negatives. It works until people get cheap with their money? Exactly. Yep. That's... therein lies the problem. I see it every day. Without getting too specific, I will say that sometimes people get very cheap with the drivers that they choose, that I work with, and it's all in an effort to save some money and make some money. You know, you have to make money somehow. It makes sense. I don't begrudge it. But sometimes there's a little bit of a cost-benefit analysis that needs to be done, because say you have a less reputable driver, less reliable, less communication, you can find yourself high and dry with customer expectations on the rise, and not have a way to bring a satisfactory end to their expectations. And that's not good for anybody. And it's also just one of those things, like, the industry right now, it's very, very tight. There are a lot of constraints right now on the logistics sector. And that's to say absolutely nothing of whether or not, ports shut down with strikes, or you have issues with the rail and they're having, well, they have strikes as well. Yeah, Yeti, I did run into a problem recently where we actually had a driver that didn't communicate with us for 3 days. And the crazy thing is, they were actually picking up containers, they were moving containers, they were getting stuff done, but, you have to know the container numbers that are being loaded. 3 days, no contact. And even the brokers couldn't get a hold of them, and definitely led to some stressful situations. No, you work for the construction office. Oh, we're not dropping anything here because we don't have power. Not great. Not great. Do you see burnouts in your work? Hi. I mean, yeah, we absolutely do see it. You know, I feel it sometimes too. I would be lying if I told you I didn't. Why is that going 70? Oh, there it goes. But I mean, I burned out when I was welding too. Yeah, there you go. As long as you're making a paycheck and you're able to be happy in the rest of your life, that's what really matters, you know? We don't go to work to have fun. We go to work to make money to, you know, and enlarge our Steam library and to buy better computers. Live the capitalist dream. Not all of us can magically have our electronics supplied to us from a border and go to the store via the state-sponsored bus and just pick out what we want and have it supplied to us. Some of us need to go out and you'll say this? Okay, what do you say? Yeah, that can be a thing. Although with that, you can also displace a lot of people. So, while opening borders can have a very positive effect for lowering labor costs, it can have a very negative effect for the low to middle class that already exists in the country. So you have to balance that out, as our politicians have a difficult time figuring out how they're going to go about that. It's a combination of walls and sledgehammers right now. 6 to 1, half a dozen the other. Pick which one you want to go with. This gas station, I'd really like this to be done. Good news is, we are making good progress on our rail here. We're almost to the border. And I'm just going to let these guys kind of keep cruising. Yeah, Doom Yeti, it's a new restart, but we're changing it up a little bit. We went wide instead of tall. Over here on this NATO border, we've got big farm areas set up over here. Some extra construction offices and things, stuff going up over here. We've run our rail all the way from east to west, so we can follow our rail all the way. Past the bridges here, past the southern area of Lubyansk proper. Kind of goes over this way. I've got some more construction offices that need to go up over here. Bringing our rail over to Soyuz. We do have a... Oh! I didn't realize that we actually had some stuff delivered here. Hey, that's actually kind of nice. Need some gravel, though. We're going to set up a fabric factory over here, and we're going to have some other farms in the area. Soyuz is going to be dedicated to fabric. Well, not just fabric, but fabric and clothes. That's going to be their life's goal. We have another area over here. We're kind of starting on getting our cement silo, concrete plant, asphalt plant, having a large aggregate storage over here. We get all that done. We'll have a decent construction area here that can supply quite a bit. Still have our double roads and have our rails running to and fro everywhere. Still have our rail running north, and I'm going to experiment a little bit later. We have a small rural flat area here set up. Oh, but you know what? We're actually getting to the point where I'm going to have to knock off here for the YouTube side. So, everybody on YouTube, you're not going to miss anything. We're going to knock off here. There's going to be a little bit of building in the background. But thanks so much for being here. I'm Coffee and Chaos. Make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube side. That's the best way to support the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.